All right, so the time has come for us to be pulling some information about this specific user. You're going to be learning a new technique. Well, it's something that we're going to modify a little bit, but you've seen this technique or something similar before, using sessions and using queries and all that. But right now, we're going to be using the sessions to compare the values and dive in into the query. This is going to be a really good lecture. Get happy, get a cup of coffee or something, and let's try to do this right now. All right, let's actually do it, not try. We're going to do it. So I want you to be in your profile.php page, and we already have the form there. We're going to go all the way on top where we make this if set check right here, right? And we're checking for username, right? So if we find the username, we find the session available like we did before. We did find it, right? Let's convert it. Let's make it a variable, right? Let's assign this information to a variable. So right now we are logged in with Rico. We are assigning that Rico value into this variable right here. Why we want to do that is because we need to jump in to the query to do a query, right? So let's do a query real quick here before our time runs out and we make this video like 20 minutes. Select all, right? The asterisk, and we're gonna say from where. Let's do best practices by doing all capital. Users, from users, right? Where what? Let's do a where statement there. Say where username, right? With that column or that row, right? Equals this value here. Let's make sure we put single quotes here because this is going to be a string. Now, I want you to guess what we're going to be putting here. You should know that by now because you are my student and you are super good at what you do now. You got it? All right. I knew you'd do it. Perfect. Nice job. If you didn't get it, don't worry. Just keep practicing rewinding the videos. All right. So now that we have this, now that we're making this square, we need to send it in, right? So select user profile, and this is just a really long variable. My SQLi, right? Query is a function that's gonna send that, and then we're gonna say connection. All right, and the query. Perfect. So now that we got this, right, we're sending that and we get this result right here with this function. What are we gonna do? We need to go and loop through those values. So let's create a while loop. That would be nice, right? Little while loop here to do our job. Repeated stuff over and over again. All right, so we're gonna assign a function that is gonna loop through all those values called fetch array. I always have problem with this name here, but this time I was able to do it. The TCH stuff. I don't know if you guys are related to that, can relate. So now let's go ahead and let's do that, right? So we're going to loop through that and we're going to be pulling out some values. So what are the values that we're going to be pulling out? Well, I think we have those values somewhere else, right? Let's go ahead and let's check out if we can see we can find these values somewhere else instead of copying all this, right? Let's go to our users, view all users, and see if we can find some of these values there. Ah, look at that, beautiful. Let's copy all this and view all users. Go back to profile. Let's paste it in there, and I think we're good. We're golden here, right? Well, we don't have the image yet. That would probably be in the extra features. Right now, we don't care about that right now. Well, we're pulling all these values out. Perfect. Now our form has all these values there. All right. We got this form right here, as a matter of fact. All right. All right. Let's check it out. Oh, nice. Look at that. We are finally pulling out all those values from there. We're pulling out the user, the first name, last name, even if it's a subscriber or admin, Rico, the username, email, and even the password. And you remember the password is 123. So you see those little three dots right there. That's what is. That's what it is. Now we're gonna change this link here. And we're gonna say update profile, right? So let's go all the way down to the form, and let's just right here say update profile user, update user. Oh, update profile. Profile is fine. I'm very undecisive sometimes on what I want to do, accomplish, right? All right. So perfect. All right. Now remember that we need to actually also do another function here, another piece of code is to update the user. Right now we are just displaying information depending on this user. So if we go to users, let me just center this right here. If we go to all users, we got another user here called Ricky. Let's log in as Ricky into our CMS and let's see if we can pull out that information. Let's see what Ricky's password is. Rick123. All right, simple enough. Let's go and log out. All right, we can't log in again, remember that. So let's say Rick or Ricky. Rick, and then the password is Rick. Same thing. Rick123. Enter. We are seeing that we're being personalized right here in the admin. Cool, right? Let's go to our profile, and our profile has that specific data from that user. We have the first name Ricky, and we can go to our PHP my admin. We can see that first name is Ricky, Ricardo, and we have all that user's information. We can see that the user is an admin. So if I go here to view all users and I change this to subscriber, oh, that's gonna actually log us out, right? No, it's not. Subscriber update user, right? Then we go to profile and we can see that the subscriber is right there. Now that value is there. So let's go back to it again and let's change him to admin. Right there, we can change it right there. And let's go back to profile and you can see that that's selected already as admin. Perfect. So we got that working. On the next lecture here, we're gonna see how we can update this, and that's it. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Good job. If you were able to do it, congratulate yourself, applaud yourself, get a little wine, little beer, or whatever it is that you like. All right. Take care, and I see you in the next lecture. Good job.